Turkey has taken an increasingly adversarial position against India on Kashmir, aligning itself with Pakistan at international forums, including by choosing to visit Cyprus. Modi signaled India's implicit support to Nicotia's sovereignty and territorial integrity. That is no small matter in geopolitics, especially when it concerns an unresolved conflict with deep religious and nationalistic overtones. Namaskar, I welcome you to the digital media of Uday India, and today in India Things I again will speak about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 2-day visit to Cyprus from 15-16 June may have appeared a routine on the surface, but beneath the diplomatic niceties lay a carefully calibrated geopolitical signal, especially aimed at Ankara. For seasoned observers of the global affairs, this visit was not merely about bilateral cooperation, ceremonial goodwill, but it was a pointed diplomatic maneuver that touches upon India's strategic calculus in the Eastern Mediterranean and its deteriorating ties with Turkey's under Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. India and Cyprus share warm historical relations, particularly given Cyprus' consistent support to India on the Kashmir issue, something not to be taken lightly in today's polarized global discourse. In stark contrast, Turkey has taken an increasingly adversarial position against India on Kashmir, aligning itself with Pakistan at international forums, including the United Nations. Erdogan's attempt to position himself as a global Islamic leader have often come at India's diplomatic expenses. His repeated comments on Jammu and Kashmir, along with Ankara's closer defense and intelligence cooperation with Islamabad, have irked New Delhi. Modi's visit to Nicosia, therefore, is not just a reaffirmation of an old friendship. It is a calibrated message to Erdogan. If you can play the Muslim Ummah card, we can play the Mediterranean chessboard. Cyprus has been at loggerheads with Turkey since 1974, when Turkey invaded and occupied the northern part of the island, which it continues to control through the self-declared Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, recognized only by Ankara. This occupation is a major geopolitical sore point in Europe and the Eastern Mediterranean. By choosing to visit Cyprus, Modi signaled India's implicit support to Nicotia's sovereignty and territorial integrity. That is no small matter in geopolitics, especially when it concerns an unresolved conflict with deep religious and nationalistic overtones. In a way, Modi used diplomacy to underscore India's position on illegal occupation, mirroring the Kashmir solution, but from other side of the table. Moreover, Modi's visit is part of India's broader Mediterranean outreach. It aligns with the recent recalibration of New Delhi's West Asia strategy from being energy-centric to becoming more comprehensive, involving defense, tech, diaspora engagement and counter-terrorism. Strengthening ties with Cyprus also allows India to deepen its engagement with the European Union, as Cyprus is a member state. This visit might even help accelerate negotiations on the long pending India-European Union free trade agreement, where Cyprus plays a role as a bridge between South Europe and the Levant. From a strategic standpoint, if we see, Cyprus offers India to access Eastern Mediterranean maritime routes and energy corridors. Cyprus is an emerging energy hub with significant offshore natural gas reserves. As India seeks to diversify energy sources and secure access to new maritime choke points, ties with nations like Cyprus, small but geographically pivotal, become essential. In a world increasingly shaped by energy diplomacy, proximity to contested zones in the Mediterranean adds help to India's presence and give it a voice in regional matters where Turkey is a dominant but controversial actor. It's also important to view this visit in the context of India's strengthening partnerships with Greece and Armenia, both of whom share tense ties with Turkey. Just last year, India conducted just military exercises with Greece and has upgraded defense ties with Armenia. A trilateral understanding between India, Cyprus, and Greece could be in the making, potentially countering Turkish expansionism under the guise of neo-Ottomanism. Modi-Cyprus stopover hence fits neatly into this new regional axis, forming in opposition to Ankara's ambition. And in conclusion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Cyprus visit was a subtle but firm geopolitical message to Turkey. India will not remain a passive to Turkish provocations on Kashmir or tolerate its alliance with Pakistan. At the same time, India is carving out a strategic presence in the regions where Turkey once enjoyed uncontested influence. It's a classic Modi diplomacy. Unspoken, symbolic, yet strategically very sound. That's all for today. Stay tuned with Uday India and we'll update you on Modi's visit on latter part. Thank you.